Exactly 20 to 7 now. And the Education Secretary, Michael Gove, says Britain's school day should be longer and the school holiday should be cut as the current system is well out of date. We're now joined by Kevin Courtney from the National Union of Teachers, a mum of 3, Liz Fraser. Kevin, he's got a point, hasn't he? I mean, he makes the point that half-term used to be called tatty week because kids used to go and pick potatoes. That doesn't happen anymore. And actually, the school system hasn't changed at all in line with working mums and all of that.
We think there's been huge changes in the school system. There wasn't an entitlement for primary kids to have an education or for girls to get a good education. There have been huge changes. We still think it's right to have a long summer holiday. Children deserve a break from school.
It's more about what you're representing
right
teachers, aren't you? I mean, teachers like the long holidays, isn't that right?
Well, we represent teachers, but our members are primarily concerned with delivering a good education for the children that they teach. That's why they're in the job.
To teach them for longer. They'll learn more.
Well, they think that the children need a break from that. So teaching is a very demanding job. At the moment, teachers are working 60 hours a week. So, you know, those are sort of average figures in many places. It's very intense. That's not all work in the classroom. Much of it is accountability work done outside the classroom. But not only do they see that work, but they see the children that we're teaching doing extremely long hours with homework, etc. And they think the children need a break. They need some play. They need in the summer holidays to be doing sports and arts and music and stuff outside the classroom as well as in the classroom.
Yeah, Liz, to be fair to everybody involved, it's not just what goes on in the classroom from 9 till 3:15 or 3:30. Teachers do a lot of work outside that, and kids should be doing a lot of learning outside that anyway.
They should, definitely. And, you know, of course, what we have to remember here is it would be very helpful for all parents if my children could be looked after 24 hours a day. Please, just take them away at 6 o'clock and bring them back at dinner time. But that's not what parenting's about. That's not what education's about. And we do have to remember what the purpose of going to school is. I would much rather see sort of fantastic education occurring in shorter hours at school rather than putting them in for 15 hours a day and not doing very much, because a lot of the stuff in the classroom isn't actually learning and isn't teaching. And what Mr Gove is comparing it with often in what he's saying at the moment is with the sort of Far East and teaching out there. Talking to parents in this country, we don't want our children hot-housed like that, actually. We do want them to have breaks and time off. We're a much more balanced culture, I think, in that respect.
Maybe not hot-housed, but you speak to many employers, they're saying that school leavers are coming out ill-equipped for the working world, whereas in Eastern Asia, they're you know, steaming ahead with development and progress.
They are, but we are more balanced. We are more balanced. And as I say, I would rather see fantastic teaching happening in those 6 hours that they're at school. I do think the 6-week summer holiday is long, though. I would agree with him on that, and I would think 4 weeks would be ample for most children.
That would make summer holidays even more expensive from the discussion on both sides.
Everyone's got an opinion on it, haven't they? That's the thing. Yeah, absolutely. Do let us know what you think. Absolutely, we do want to know.
Thank you both.
Thank you. But first, before we move on, here's your chance to win lots of prizes.